Hi, this is Yuk Wong with PianoMother.com. In this video, I'd like to show you a way to make your piano melody sounds thicker. As you know that playing single melody notes can sound rather uninteresting. Let's take a look at this song, Ode to Joy. If you're just playing the single melody notes along with your left hand chords, it can sound a little bit boring. Okay? So let's talk about one way you can do to make the playing sounds more exciting. Here's a tip for you. If you want to make the melody, the right hand melody notes sounds thicker, you could consider adding in left hand chords notes to the melody. And let me explain what I meant by that. Okay, let's say you have the first measure in the C. You can use the C chord to harmonize it with your left hand. You can also consider adding in any notes that belongs to the C chord. Okay, now the melody notes is E, E, F, G. As we know that you can use the left hand C chord to harmonize the melody. And I know that C chord has C, E, and G. So I consider adding in C notes to make this melody note sounds thicker. Now you have two notes instead of just the melody notes. This is going to make it thicker. Now, if you want to make it even thicker and much more interesting, you can consider adding two notes. Okay, adding any two notes that belongs to the C chord to this melody notes. Now you want to make sure to put your melody notes on the top. So any notes that you're adding in is going to come in on the bottom. Instead of just the C note, you may also consider adding in G note or adding in another E note. So you double up the E for the melody. Same thing with the second measure here. You have your melody as G, F, E, and D. And you ask yourself, what notes made up the G chord? I know I can harmonize the left hand using the G chord. So you can tell you have G, B, and D notes. So you can choose any of those three notes and experiment with them by adding it to the bottom of the melody notes. Okay, this is what you're getting. I'm choosing the D notes. D is part of the G chord. And I also decided to choose the G notes for these two notes here. As you can see, now we have two melody notes instead of just one single melody note. And this is thicker. This makes it sound much more thicker and much more interesting. And if you want to add more, you can even consider other notes that belongs to the G chord by adding them up here. Okay, so this is a very effective way to thicken up your melody and to make it sound a little bit more exciting. We also cover some other ways to make your melody stands out and sounds exciting. You can check out our Play Piano with Thick Book Series 1 and 2. We also have a complete piano technique series. We cover your improvisations and also talk about how to make runs and fillers and talk about how you can improve your set reading along with other techniques that you can do with your playing. So you can feel free to check out our website at PianoMother.com.